So here are three of the biggest traps I fell into on the spiritual path so far. The first one is believing that spirituality alone will fix my entire life. This is simply not true because there's so many domains in life and we have to learn to care about them holistically and not just explore raising consciousness. For example, unresolved trauma, inner child work, this will not be resolved on the meditation cushion. It can give us the witnessing ability, but these are separate things that we have to care about and work on. And also showing up in the world with your life purpose, learning your values, and giving your greatest gifts to the world. This will not be integrated if we constantly chase for new experiences. And I always chased for new experiences, new highs, new states, and was just fixated on the absolute, forgetting that the absolute is not separate from the relative. The absolute has a desire to express itself in the mundane world as itself. And so we are here to play that role and not to just abide in bliss and ignore the world. The second trap is believing that spirituality would make me special. Building up the spiritual persona, trying to brag with these crazy experiences and ceremonies that I was part of, these crazy things I did. This is not the point. The point is to dissolve the ego, and you'll be surprised of how much bullshit you will be shown, how much stuff that will come up. The mirror will be very painful, but it will polish your perception, and you better be ready for that. And even at the very end, the complete dissolution of the seeker. And it is something positive in the end, but it will certainly feel like hell on the path. So we better be prepared for that. That it's about realizing the oneness of everything and becoming ordinary, becoming conscious of the divinity of everyday life and not trying to make oneself special and above everything. That is completely in the opposite direction. And the third one is shaming myself for setbacks, not remembering that on the path of growth it's always normal to have setbacks, and it's actually just a sign that you are growing and pushing yourself. Homeostasis is this process of trying to maintain the rigidity of a certain system, even if changes are positive. And we are raising our consciousness, changing our ways of behaving. And if we just keep that principle in mind, we will not shame ourselves. We will understand setbacks are normal. We are growing here, we're changing, and this will give ourselves a certain distance from it as well, which will help us deal with it in more conscious ways, more skillful ways. So these are the three things that I wanted to share, because if you keep these three principles in mind, you will have a much more holistic and integrated spiritual journey, not by escaping life, but actually becoming more human and also remembering your inner divine nature.